All right, shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, all blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect, to the hopeful elect, the men pushing this word in all truth and in sincerity, risking life and livelihood in so doing. All right, especially in this time more than any other, we see that they have turned off the TikTok. All right, so now Jake is not going to know what to do with himself. All right, now they're going to, like I said, there's going to be an exodus of TikTokers going back to other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, but and this guy Trump, okay, he's going to come. He doesn't want to hear you Jakes, and you damn imbeciles. He don't want to hear you bitching and moaning about a TikTok, so he's going to try to extend it. All right, and because they know that the majority of you're not watching any 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 content that is that would that would help you out, that's beneficial, okay, for your understanding of who you are and where you need to be, okay. And it's the old adage say, you don't know, you pretty much don't know where you're going. All right, if you don't know who you are, then how are you going to know where you're going? Okay, and our people don't care. Our people don't care who they are. Okay, it's just nigga him and nigga her. All right, and let me get a scripture. I don't have any scriptures prepared. Just you know. Ooh, I'm liking this one. All right, this is Jeremiah 5:31. This is a little bit better, man. Okay, Jeremiah 5:31. Um, says, wow, okay. It says the prophets prophesy falsely. And so your modern day prophets are your entertainers, your rappers, okay, your people in the entertainment industry, the people that are, your pastors, these politicians. They are the modern day false prophets for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And now you can bunch in, now you can even throw in these podcasters, okay? Now you can throw in the podcasters, these people with these podcasts and platforms, man. These guys are total laughing stocks, man. All right. These guys are total laughing stocks, man. You see some of these platforms, and Jake is still, and these podcasts, they're promoting the back and forth between between our people. All right, and trying to dodge the real solution. And a lot of these people, man, they're just so twisted. A lot of them are into Islam, Kemet, and so the world, especially among our people, man, our people uh really are walking around with a sense of hopelessness, man. Okay, with a sense of hopelessness, no direction. Whenever you don't have any direction, you're lost. That's because of the prophets. Okay, these modern day prophets, again, the entertainers, your pastors, even your parents. Okay, these podcasters, you're looking for a direction, and the people that you're looking for a direction, they're just as lost as you are. Okay, the prophets prophesy falsely. Okay, and the priests bear rule by their means, and my people love to have it so. And and we could tell you, you know, lead you down the path, but you want it your way, and it's not going to be your way. Okay? So ultimately, you're going to have to deal. Uh, you're going to have to deal with, the mistakes of your era, man. All right. And what will ye do in the end thereof? Okay? What will ye do in the end thereof? Now, let me read the NLT version. It says, the prophets give false prophecies. A lot of these people, they're telling you to band up. Okay, get banded up. Okay, well, you can band it up. Okay, but that's just like putting a damn band-aid on a 50 cal wound. Okay, you're trying to, somebody didn't hit you with a 50 cal. Now you're trying to slap a band-aid on that, man. All right. So these podcasts, these people who are trying to lead you in a direction that they themselves, they've went into a hole. They're in the trap. Okay, a lot of these people are in the trap, and they thought they were doing something. Okay, but they are in the trap. The prophets give false prophecies, and the priest rule with an iron hand. All right, yeah, because these people want you to send them money. Again, you're supporting people who are not going to support you. You put yourself around people, and and all we tell you is shut the hell up till you get an understanding, and you can't do that. All right, but these people want you to dig into your pockets, go into the resources that you do have, which is the resources that you have is your money. Okay, and whenever you have to go into your money because you don't have resources, you're losing. Okay, that's not the meaning of a resource. A resource is something other that you go to besides your money, that you're able to pull money from. And you Jakes don't have that. See, Esau has that. All right. Uh, and above Esau, okay, these J men, okay, the 1948ers, the small hats, okay. You don't know who the J man is? You should. All right. Small hatter 1948er. The people who are calling themselves Jews today. All right. It says, worse yet, my people, worse yet, see, worse yet, my people like it that way. But what will you do when the end comes? Okay? And this is the crossroad, all right? For many of us. And many and we've come to the crossroads, all right? And where and a lot of you Israelites, you should have been at the crossroad point, all right. But this is pretty much it, okay. Um, you know, this is 2025, and the year of the hopeful destruction to Babylon the Great, all right. And there's no telling. You don't even see any other candidate for president. Okay, who's going to be the candidate? You know, after Trump. All right, you don't see anyone, stepping up saying, yeah, I'm going to run when Trump's 4 year. People are not looking forward to that, man. Okay, because this is it, man. Camilla's not saying she's going to come back in 2029. That you don't have they're not even having that discussion. Because there is a plan. There has been a plan that's laid out, all right? And the Lord's not with it, okay? Like I showed you the video where the chariots were shooting down the rockets, okay? You know, you want to make the Lord laugh, then you tell him your plans, okay? So anyway, I'm about to go into a video, a clip, came across my channel. I'm going to play it. And this is pretty much, this is from 1960. And here, I'm going to just explain it to you. Just, you have Jakes who are already living in LA. Now, they're gonna tell you, okay, just to, put you in their into the time, into the mind state where they're coming from. At this time, Jakes were, doctors. They had positions in society, and so, they were, coming up, okay, benefiting and coming up, all right. After leaving the South, after leaving wherever they were in the South, all right, during slavery. And this is in 1960. So, and keep in mind that there was no reparations given to these people. There was nothing given to these people, all right. And so these people achieved, they achieved the ability to be able to survive, in an oppressive environment. Okay. And so you see why you hear the black woman, she talks, and you kind of see why the black woman, she's like that cousin again who's in the back room. All right, who your grandmama used to keep them in the back room. Okay. uh he never came out the room. All right. But now that's us. Okay. Now we're the motherfucker in the back room. All right. Okay. But um this shows you how the anti-Sems, okay, use an economic destabilization, all right, on Jakes. This is how they destabilize you Jakes all around the world over and over and over again. All right. We see it with the migrants coming in. All right. The migrants come in, they smack them where there's a lot of Jakes at. You know, all the time, they're smacking and sending these people to where there is Jake. Okay? Even with the Section 8. Section 8 is the same thing as what you're gonna hear what these Jake experienced. All right. What their experience is the same thing as Section 8 today. Now with Section 8, they're gonna give the nigger woman, all right, they're gonna give her free housing. All right. She's gonna get free housing. All right. Which she pays, and Esau uses, okay, but I'm talking about, okay, I don't want to hear, oh man, they eat them up. Yeah, they do. They use it more than Jake's, but I'm talking about Jake, because Esau doesn't get Section 8 and move to a Jake neighborhood. Okay. So when a Jake with Section 8, this is how they do it, because they know that the black woman, she's got 3 or 4 kids, different baby daddies, and so they would move that individual into a community where there are middle class people, people who are doctors, lawyers, okay, people who have disciplined their children. Their children probably they're Christians, all right. They're into plantation Christianity, but they're not they're not rough housers, okay. They're not thugs, all right. They don't have that thug mentality, uh, that street life mentality. So they're which doesn't make, and I'm not trying to say it makes them better, all right. But this is how you know and this also goes for the truth, okay. Because you have the 144,000, which are the elect and the mixed multitude, and then you got Jake, okay. You got Jake. Now you see that they're trying to do videos, and they're all over the place. It's the same thing, and who's sending them? All right, Esau. All right. So you'll have the woman. She has say she has 3 children, 4 children. All 4 of them got different baby daddies. So they move to this you know area where there are Jakes, who are doing good. All right. You know, trying to at least build something. All right. But when that woman comes with those 4 children, what she brings is 4 niggas, okay, plus herself, plus the children. All right. The children are divided because they all have four different daddies. All right. The men, when they come around, they see each other. There's beef, because they were probably all four friends. All right, and they all got with the same guy's woman. All right, because she was loose. All right, and then now and they bring this into an affluent area. All right, and the children, they go to a school and they see how it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And Esau knows that it's not going to work, but that's why he does it. That's why he does it. See, he doesn't give it to the man. He doesn't give it to a man, all right? He gives it to the woman, all right? To show you how wicked and evil this devil is, man. So I'm going to play this video. Already at 20 something. So I'm going to play the video so you can,
Chris, what you mix with?
Come the fuck on.
And I know that people are concerned about this. They may not talk about it very often, but I certainly heard them shudder in church when he said there'd be a billion Negroes in Los Angeles.
We shudder because we're saying, in essence, the majority of these people are not like we are.
And so he's talking about other black people coming from the South. And he's right. Okay? Because when those people come from the South, they have a different attitude. Okay? Whereas, you may deal with Esau one different way. They're coming with how they've been used to shucking, stepping and fetching, all right, around Esau. And so when you act a certain way around Esau, it's kind of like when Stephen saw Django, all right? And so this is a mentality, and I'm addressing this, okay, because this is a mentality that from this point, 1960, this is not that long ago. 1960 is not fucking long. That's what, 50 maybe years ago, man. All right? 50 years ago. Or a little bit more, okay? Remember, King was just killed, assassinated, all right, in like 60, 65, 66 or something, all right? So, or whatever, I could be wrong. I'm not quite sure. But I know it was in the late 60s with Martin Luther King, all right? And they tore cities up. But the mentality, he says, and they're not like us. So he's not talking about an Edomite. He's not talking about Esau when he says they're not like us. He's talking about other Jakes. Okay? Because see, those Jake in the South had to move differently around Esau. But see now, okay, now this mentality has spread everywhere because you're going to see Esau intentionally flooded these communities that were trying to develop, so that once they developed, then it would have been okay for the Jakes to come up, because now we got hospitals, schools, so that we could teach you how to work around. No, they didn't want. See, and that's Esau thing. He wants to control the narrative so he could keep you fucked up. He wants to keep you fucked up. That's why he comes and sells you the bullshit, gives you these podcasters, the false prophets, so that he could keep you in a fucked up state. Now you got the woman, she don't like the man, he don't like the woman thinks she this. And the whole time you got people who are happy people, rainbow people, who are promoting, these ideas. You see a lot of these people talking, talking on these podcasts, talking about how good. One nigga said he had only 5,000 in his pocket the other day, and he said he bought he took his 5,000, his last 5,000, and bought his wife a wedding ring, man. You know, and that's not love, okay? The woman didn't love him, man, okay? Because any woman that I would have been with, and I would have did that, she'd have been like, "Hey, you better go take that motherfucking ring back. Keep that 5,000 in your fucking pocket, all right? And when you get enough to get the red ring, just give me the red ring. But we together, okay? Fuck that ring. That's a woman who loves you, okay? But he doesn't understand that. He wouldn't understand that, okay? A lot of Jake wouldn't understand that, you know how because they've never dealt with a woman who really loves them for who they are. And a lot of Jake have been accustomed to buying love. Who does that? That's what Esau, ultimately, that's what he's about. See? So these people, knew that them people from down south were coming. That when they were coming, it would destabilize everything. It would destabilize everything. And you know who knew this? Esau. The anti-Sems. It was the anti-Sems who controlled the banks that pushed for this. The J-Man.
And we felt that we
Sorry.
maybe some of us felt we left this out because we were getting away from this problem. We are a part of this exodus too. But we are a little maybe embarrassed by the fact that here we're going to have a mass element come in that's going to create a tremendous social problem in the community to which we find a great deal of difficulty relating to.
Well, I don't want to sound like a do-gooder, because I really am not, and I'm somewhat of a snob. But I do think that with these people coming in who are not our intellectual equals, nor are they of our sociological bracket, they're not to be a handicap to us. They'll find their own level. Now, I do sound like a snob, but I don't mean it this way. But they're used to living a certain way, and they too might rise up above their origins and might one day be our associates.
The whole tone of this meeting is we're setting ourselves up as little puppet Jesuses. We can't help anyone else until we help ourselves. The Negro has had two professions, his own medicine, dentistry, law, psychiatry, and he's had the profession of being a Negro. And many of us have come out here to escape from this second profession of being a Negro. And we are out here a while and we're working on
and Esau via the 1948ers, the J-Man, he has made being a Negro, being the N-word, a full-time profession. It's so astounding now. You got Jake who are in their 20s, okay? The majority of Jake who are in their 20s, they've never been with a woman yet. they've been in prison for 5 years. They're doing life in prison and have never been with a woman. And they're in their 20s, man. You know, I experienced being with a woman at a young age, before my teens. Okay? And many people have. All right? Well, but Esau, okay, has turned being and now you see even Israelites doing it. They want to wear hats to camp. Okay? They want to be they have made a perfect, they're making the gospel with the NC, and you can't. There's a time that it has to be a crossroad, man, and it's the time. So they in the end, we're in the end, okay, we're gonna see what good is that gonna bring you all, man. So I'm gonna finish letting them, explain to you. Because they're not saying, look, we're better, but they're saying those people are coming. They're coming to be around us for a reason, okay? We're doctors, lawyers, we're building up. They're escaping. We already escaped from it, so they're coming to where we're at, okay? But see, there's hurdles here. Esau is here, and he's a damn sneaky devil. And they didn't have to say it. It's all in it. They know it. That's why he said we have our own profession, own medicines. All right? And at this time, we were so-called Negroes, okay, the so-called black people were leading. It's time for me to get ready. See, I got to go to a fucking plantation. Right? At this time, Negroes were what was I finna say? They were leading in their in science, medicine. All right. At that time, you had a lot of things that so-called blacks had done. All right, in medicine and in science that they're still using today, and they're bringing these other people in. All right, East Indian, Chinese. All right, they're bringing them in to try to build off the scientific discoveries that Jake have made, man. All right, let me finish letting them talk.
And then we find out that here these same problems are falling on the heels of 1,600 Negroes a month that come into Los Angeles. Now this is our problem. It's our own view. It's our own identifying with these Negroes that are coming in with their carpet bags that cause us problems. This is our basic embarrassment that we as Negroes have. We want to live together, yet we want to sort of scatter to the far winds and live amongst white people. We are brought up in terms of that. To have a dark skin, to be a Negro, there is something wrong with it. And if you take a child and raise him, a child, a very impressionable child, and have him grow up in an atmosphere where your color of skin is something that is looked down upon, that there is something wrong with you, that you are not, you don't have the abilities of other people. Even no matter how much education, no matter how much training, etc. you have, a lot of these impressions stay with you. I feel that we have to search for a new image.
When I wake up in the morning, I don't look in the mirror and say, you are a Negro, therefore you will face life in a certain way. I see myself as a person, just like all the people that I work with and the children that I deal with, and they're all people.
I've got to break in here.
Yeah.
This idea of this consciousness of you've got to look in the mirror to face yourself to go through this bit about being a Negro is very naive. The individual, this concept was instilled in you before you could think. Right.
Oh, I don't agree with you.
And first
See, the nigga woman, she shouldn't be allowed to open her damn mouth, man. She thought everybody's justice. She's out of all everywhere, man. All right, everybody's just the same with the children. I just like everybody. See, that's why you put her in an environment and you fucked up. So you get with an Edomite woman, all right? She's going to bond to your character, okay? She's going to bond to your character, to who you are, okay? So your enemy is going to be her enemy, all right? But see, you get with these damn, see, the nigga one, she's just a damn airhead, man, okay? I remember the Apostle Ricard, he laid it down, man. You know? Man, that brother, man, the Apostle Ricard is a beautiful individual, man. All right. But he said it, man. These women are airheads, man. All right. And they are okay. See what the fuck? She just went. She went left with the whole bill, man. Okay. Now everyone, you know, and she'll be the one in charge on the job, okay? She's the main one who's pushing and promoting colorism, okay? Her, okay? But they see that the problem, okay, was, and the Jakes that were coming up, they're they had, there was no money, these Jakes, like, man, it's only 1,600 of us, okay, so we're fitting, we didn't pretty came up, so, if we could get a chance to build some structure, get structured, then, once these other ones come up, then they could be structured, but no, Esau wants to control the narrative. All right?
As a symbol in our community, the white, straight hair, brown hair, as the symbol of the things it's strive for. Now, there's nothing wrong with it, except that it represents the very fact that we're talking about. The idea, the Negro in our society is a rejected.
Think you know Black history?
All right, so I guess, they cut him off. But anyway, hey, man. Hey, so their whole thing is to keep you Jakes, okay? The anti-Sems, their whole thing is, hey, they're still at war against you, Jake, man. That lets you know that they're Amalek and you're Jacob, okay? And you see how you got Vocab, Malone, all in the damn, all in the Kool-Aid? He's all in the damn Kool-Aid, man. Him, the truth after knowledge, hey, they were all in the damn Kool-Aid, man. All right? For what? Okay? So anyway, till next time.